Welcome to Oz Nomad Destinations. Follow us as we caravan our way around Australia. This is Ed and I'm Bec, and we're finding you the best free and budget camp spots Oz has to offer. Fishing, crabbing and hiking our way through this awesome country. For notifications, click subscribe and hit the bell, and that will keep you up to date.
So after 5 months, here we are back on the road. We're parked on the banks of the Calliope River, which is about 100 kilometres south of Rockhampton and about 4 kilometres north of Calliope. It's a free camp, it's got toilet block, garbage bins. You're allowed to stay for 48 hours. We've had a little bit of rain, haven't caught any fish, but we've got a couple of things we want to do in the area, so we'll take you for a run. Calliope River Crossing has a great fishing platform, which is the Old Bruce Highway Bridge. When you get the right tides, the water flows upstream and under the bridge. The guys fishing here were keenly awaiting the arrival of the season's barra. We did see what looked like a couple of grunters being caught off the bridge. There was also a boat ramp on the freshwater side. It was quiet when we got there, and we jagged the best spot right beside the river. It did rain about 100 mils when we were there, which made it a little muddy underfoot, and we stayed an extra night as it was too wet to pack up. Camping is allowed on both sides of the river. The north entrance is at the Heritage Village, and coming from the south, the entrance is about 4 kilometres from the Calliope overpass. The north side has a really high bank with bins and no toilets, but has a great outlook over the river and would easily hold 10 or so campsites. The south side you can get right down on the side of the river, or there is an open grassed area just behind those sites. There are bins and a toilet block up on the higher level, and I guess it would hold 30 odd or so campsites. You're allowed to stay for 48 hours and it's free. We went for a drive out to Boyindale Camp to get some footage to put on this blog. It's situated 32 kilometres from Calliope on the Monto to Calliope Road. It's a free camp on the sides of Lake Awonga. There is a dirt road for about 3 k's in. There's also a dump point now at the picnic outlook, which also has some picnic tables, which wasn't there last time we stayed. The dam was extremely low and the boat ramps were both closed, and the water is about a kilometre from the campgrounds. The grounds is flat grassed area, about 5 acres, with a few trees, 2 drop toilets, and has very limited internet or phone reception. It is called Boynedale Bush Camp and it's free and you can stay for 7 days. We were going to do a day trip up to Corombat Tops National Park, but the road sign said that the road is closed in wet weather, so we gave it a miss this time. The turn off to the National Park is on the same road to Boyindale. Now it's off to find the rail trails. These are on the same road, Calliope to Monto, out near Kalpowar. It's a pretty drive through cattle properties and creeks with a lot of dirt road, and it's about 120 kilometres from Calliope. Be aware that there is a very steep range at many peaks and you can't take a caravan over it, or so the road sign says. I reckon camper trailers and small hybrids would be okay depending on your tow vehicle. It's pretty steep and narrow with tight corners. Kalpowar has a camping area with toilets about 2 kilometres from the tunnels, and you can book that through national parks at $6.75 per night. We found the tunnels on the Wiki Camps app.
which comes in handy when there's no reception. There was no clear signage to the gate of the trail.
Didn't feel like 750 metres, but... And I can see two of them. How exciting!
There was a little mode car park and a gate, so it was easy to spot. There was tables and chairs and a visitor's book to sign. It was a flat 750 metre walk to the first tunnel. I didn't know at the time, but trains can't climb hills, so rail lines are usually flattish. When we got there, we thought it was just going to be one tunnel, but there was three, which made it all that more exciting. The old over-deliver thing. We played around and explored for about an hour before heading back to the car. It was still raining off and on. It was a good day trip, but make sure you take some lunch, as the only food was at the Ubobo General Store, and it was just snacks.
Today we're out walking in railway tunnels about 67 kilometres west of Calliope and about 47 kilometres east of Monto. It's been a bit fun. Finding them was fun. Walking to them was fun, but it's not too much of a hike. It's only about 750 metres from the car park, and I am trying not to fall over while I'm talking to the camera, and it's not really working. I can smell bats. There's got to be bats in here, I just can't find them. And it's pretty dark. If you come through here, bring a torch. So you'll need better shoes and a torch and a push bike if you've got one. Starting to look like a weapon. We've got a bit of mud on her.
We pulled into Futter Creek campgrounds on the way back to show you around. It's a smaller grounds on the side of the road just before Boyindale. It's free, has a toilet, and it used to have a boat ramp. But it looks like it's been blocked off and there's no water. The next day we took a trip into Gladstone so we could upload a video. We set up in Spinnaker Park on the Gladstone Harbour, cooked a bit of lunch, and Ed found the coming and going of the boats something to keep him amused. Especially the large cargo ships. He has an app that tells him the boat names and where they're from, which is interesting. Especially the massive gas tanker and all the tugs it took to get it out of the harbour and on its way. can't believe after 12 months we've finally sorted enough internet and how to use it to make our day better. So we've been here for 48 hours, off to our next destination. It's been awesome. Anyway, we'll see you next week at 6 a.m. Sunday morning.